Hello everyone and welcome to Holocron Transmissions, and in today's video we're reviewing a brand new episode for Star Wars Rebels Season 3 Episode 11 called Visions of Voices. So this episode was really good. We got a lot of Clone Wars references. Obi-Wan Kenobi has been confirmed for Star Wars Rebels and we're here to talk about it today. So Patrick, what do you think of this episode?
I think Obi-Wan Kenobi has been confirmed a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be on the opposite side, I think, of lots of people on this episode. I've seen lots of people really praise this episode. I know you're one of those people, and that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm one of these people. I think this was okay. I just was not that into this episode for some reason. I guess I don't want to say I'm getting sick of seeing Maul. It's just I just don't know. This episode to me felt very lackluster.
For me, I had to say this episode was really good because I guess Mo just brings up the ratings for this episode because as we know previous episodes for Star Wars Rebels like Iron Squadron and their Waku Job I believe it was called, it was not really good. Those two episodes were a big letdown, but for some reason Mo always brings the ratings back up for Rebels.
I mean, Maul is a favorite Star Wars character and he is one of my favorites, of course, but I'm hoping they can use Maul better in Rebels than they did in... I'm not saying they did him bad in Clone Wars, but, I mean, the first time they brought him back in Clone Wars, I think they did him bad. The second time around, like, during Season 5, they did a very good job with Maul. I'm hoping what they're going to be doing with this episode, like the prop threads and whatnot, I'm hoping they pay it off, and I'm hoping we do see that last actual fight then between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul.
I hope they actually do play the Duel of the Fates.
Yeah, and if I don't, yeah, that too. But if I don't see that, if there's no payoff to this and whatnot, I'm gonna be very disappointed. And so far, from what it looks like, I think Ezra's not going to be turned to the Sith at all.
Which is
it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not looking like it whatsoever, and whatnot. And we're going to get our Sabine arc here soon, especially at the end of this episode.
Yeah, so let's get into our actual review. So basically, first off, Ezra has been hearing voices and also seeing like Maul around the chopper base, of course, and he's like really scared of him at the moment because he doesn't know what he's doing on here. He doesn't know how they found the location, but etc.
So for Vice, they go to Bendu, and then they see Darth Maul right behind Bendu after asking the questions about the holocron, saying that Bendu saying that's a very bad idea. Well, it was bad that you guys didn't finish the vision, because now Maul knows half of Ezra's stuff and Ezra knows half of Maul's stuff. So that means Maul knows the base of Ezra Bridger and whatnot. So Ezra was not faking seeing Maul. Maul was at the base.
I feel like Bendu is a coward in a way.
No, I don't think he's a coward. I just feel like it would be a bad thing if Maul sees Bendu, because, you know?
Yeah, because he can kill him, of course.
Well, not the stat, something else, because we don't know really what Bendu can truly do. I mean, we see what he can do, but what else can he do more? But basically, though, my thing is here, Maul threatens to tell the Empire of their base, and unless Ezra or his apprentice
goes with him.
Yes. And of course Ezra goes while Kanan puts a secret homing beacon device on his communicator. Then they go to the planet of Dathomir. Which here's the thing. I think lots of people will complain about this as well, and and it's a good thing kind of to complain about once in a while. You don't need to retrain or keep going back to the same places all the time from the Clone Wars stuff. I get it. The Clone Wars ended too soon. The TV show, I should say. And we want to see more. That's fine. But we don't need to retrend stuff all the damn time. So far, though, I'm not saying Dathomir is bad. I'm not saying, having Dathomir here is bad. It makes sense for what the plot needs it to be. I'm just saying, though, is let's make sure that we're not just going back to Clone Wars era stuff just as, oh, hey, look at this, I'm Dave Filoni, let me show off my baby stuff. Let's make sure it has a point to it, like this episode.
Because, for example, the Clone Wars did have a lot of stuff, but it doesn't need to go to this timeline because Star Wars Rebels is set between episodes 3 and 4, and it's going to end on episode 4 with a blockade running, etc., as we saw in the teaser trailer for Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, I don't know what you.
Like the very first trailer that we got for Star Wars Rebels, like the wee snippet of like the Star Destroyer, etc., going over Tatooine.
Yeah, but that sentence did not make sense to me because we don't know when Rebels is going to end. We don't know when Rebels is going to finish off. Rebels might actually end during Rogue One time, which that would be fine, but we don't know for sure yet. I'm just saying though, what I'm trying to say is don't always try to retrend on the Clone Wars stuff all the time, That's what I'm just trying to say. But in this episode, it was perfectly fine. But for example, here,
the Darksaber.
Darksaber was used by
Pre Vizsla.
Yes, Pre Vizsla. And I don't know. At the end of this episode, we see. I'm just gonna skip to the end very quickly. We see Sabine holding the saber here, or Darksaber, I should say. And I don't know if it looks like she knows what it is or whatnot. It didn't give off that impression. Her expression.
I mean, it kind of did, but she was a little shocked how Darth Maul had this in his hands.
I didn't see shock. It didn't seem shocked to me. But that's just me. But basically, though, we get a thing here of Darth Maul's past and seeing all of this and whatnot.
And we also see the picture of Duchess Satine because this is all the collectibles that Maul has, basically ruined Obi-Wan's life, kind of. Because as we all know, in the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan loved Duchess Satine.
Yes, and we know what happens.
Yeah.
We won't say it here if people have not seen the Clone Wars. Okay, so basically, though, Darth Maul uses the Night Scissors magic to finish the visions and whatnot. So Ezra gets to see what his vision, Darth Maul gets to see his vision. So basically, it's the same vision almost, really. It's just telling you the same thing as Ezra knows that Obi-Wan's on planet of two suns, and Darth Maul knows that Obi-Wan's on planet of two suns. That's basically it. There's not any new information out there.
Yeah.
Really.
And also, plus, till we get to actually see the twin suns in the vision, I thought that was kind of cool.
But that's the thing is, I know Star Wars is big and whatnot, but usually when you see a desert planet with twin suns,
there could be thousands of planets out there.
Yeah, but then that makes Tatooine feel then not unique, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't make Tatooine very unique. I mean, no, but here's the thing is, Darth Maul knows what it is, though.
Because he's been there before.
Darth Maul's been there before. It's just that, though, Tatooine's it's a very popular planet. So I just don't understand why Ezra and Sabine. Like, here's the thing is, I can understand maybe Ezra and Kenan not knowing, but Sabine, who's been part of the mid-Imperial Army stuff, who should have known some of the biggest planets out there. I mean, I'm not saying Tatooine is a big planet, but I'm just saying, though.
She knows half of the stuff.
I
what
just
they
feel
learned.
like I just feel like Tatooine should have just been just a little bit. Well, okay, not well known, or as Darth Vader would have. What Darth Vader would have come back to? Oh well. But basically, I don't know. Maybe it's my own dumb fault. Maybe it's my own dumb fault. Maybe I'm just overthinking it and saying, "Oh, Tatooine needs to be this important thing." No, no, no. I guess not. But it's gonna leave some mystery, I guess, so it's fine. But
And
basically, though, after this happens and whatnot, the Night Sisters needs a due debt, I guess, for using their magic. See, and that's the other thing too is the Night Sisters are dead. You know. Oh yay, we need ghosts now. Woo! I mean, I know that's the Night Sister stuff, but I don't know how the ghosts things still happens if they're all dead.
maybe it's like the spirit of their planet was still alive that is keeping like maybe it's a center of planet was keeping the Night Sisters alive that they can come
Well,
back as ghosts.
we saw though that they come from the tombstone thing. There's some maybe they were just inside that tombstone thing with the liquids and whatnot that Maul used. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying, but oh well.
And also we
So
have to talk.
basically,
Sorry, we have to also talk about this. Who is the key to destroying the Sith? And we all know this. This is Luke Skywalker, who is the key to destroying the Sith because he does kill. Well, I wouldn't say he does kill the
no.
Emperor.
The key of destroying the Sith is nothing really. It's always been Anakin. It's just that Anakin has been turned
To
to
the
the
dark
dark
side.
path,
Yep.
but Anakin was the one who did it. But technically, not really, because now with Force Awakens, uh, we have Snoke and Kylo. So basically, all the offense in Return of the Jedi was for naught. But I think that's okay. I'm just saying the fans will point that out, but it just shows history will repeat itself,
Yeah.
and technically you cannot kill the Jedi or the Sith unless if you kill them both at the same time.
So basically, Ezra and also Kanan has been get possessed by the Night Sisters, of course, with their magic. Ezra managed to free Sabine because they cannot go outside from their cave. They're allergic to light or
No, no,
something like
no, no,
that.
no, no, not allergic to light. No, 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 no. It's because they get their main power inside the cave,
Oh yeah.
inside the actual home. And if they leave the home, the power, the connection to the power diminishes.
So
So
after
they
that,
can't leave.
basically Ezra goes inside back for Kanan, of course, and he's like sitting on the tomb, and basically he take the Night Sisters take off his mask so that the Night Sisters can actually see what they're doing when they're inside Kanan's body, of course. And then Ezra and Kanan fight, but it was kind of like a short fight, of course. No one died, and they managed to free the spirit from Kanan of the Night Sisters. Ezra says, "It's me who you want," and then they try and transfer their powers over to Ezra.
Which we didn't do. They just stand around Ezra doing nothing really.
Yep.
So it's like, oh hey, uh but Ezra destroys the tomb, destroys the spirits of the Night Sisters, and now they oh, and here's his face being. But and now they know what they need to do. They need to
They
find
have to find
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan.
Kenobi.
And Kanan's like kind of shocked about this as well. If you see his like facial expression, how Obi was alive, because he thought that all the Jedi were gone, as some survived Order 66 and some didn't, and we know.
Well, here's the thing. That's true, but here's the thing, though. He knows about Yoda being alive.
Mhm.
So I mean, I shouldn't be well. Okay, it's still a shock, but from what you said, though, he knows Yoda's alive, so he
Yeah,
knows there's a Jedi out there.
which can help them in their cause for the rebellion.
Yeah, so basically that is the whole episode there. For me, I will give it I don't want to say 6. I will give it a 7. I don't know. It's just this episode. I liked it, but
There's some
it
stuff we
left.
hate about it.
I don't hate anything about it. It just it is left lackluster to me. Okay, there was some stuff that was bothered by, but overall, though, it was just for me, it was lackluster. It just made me feel like, I don't really need to watch this type of feeling, you know?
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's just me. That's how I feel. It was just lackluster to me. It's not what I truly wanted to see that much.
For me, I'm gonna have to give a 9 out of 10, as I said on my review for Star Wars Rebels, that it was brilliant. I have to say this has to be the second best episode from season 3. I gotta say, because some episodes of season 3 has been garbage, like Iron
Oh,
Squadron. That
I
was really
agree.
shit. That was really shit. But there's just this episode. It brought back some stuff from the Clone Wars, like the ball. What the Talisman showed so far to press where to find Darth Maul. I thought he was going to use that in my speculation to find Obi-Wan, because that would be a lot easier in a way. Like it shows him like
Hmm.
Obi-Wan's face as it did for Maul.
Yeah.
So that's
But
what I would give this.
yeah. So that is our review of Star Wars Rebels. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. So,
We'll be back in the new year with Star Wars Rebels Season 3, Episode 12, called Ghosts of Geonosis Part 1 and Part 2. So thank you for being with us for this first half of Season 3. It's been one hell of a ride for Star Wars Rebels so far, but some episodes have been kind of garbage, as we've been saying. We've been given some low ratings, and we've been given some high ratings, etc. So we'll be doing our Rogue One review probably Saturday 17th or maybe Sunday.
maybe.
Whenever we're free, we'll do our review for Rogue One and we'll give our thoughts, etc. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and may the Force be with you always.